I almost lost myself. Not in a dramatic Hollywood sort of way. No. This was slower, quieter, more dangerous. Like sinking into quicksand while everyone around me thought I was standing tall. I was exhausted. No amount of sleep helped. I was drowning. But no one could see it. I was empty. If you've ever felt this way, if you've ever wondered why you feel nothing even when you should feel everything, you're not alone. And there is a way back. Burnout is real, and you can recover. Stay with me until the end, because the last thing I'll share, it changed everything, and it might just change everything for you too. But first, let me tell you how I got here, and how I got out. Welcome to Changes Here. Today we're diving into something that's breaking people from the inside out. Burnout. I'll share my personal story, the warning signs I ignored, and the steps I took to rebuild. And at the end, I'll give you the most powerful strategy I discovered. Something that no one ever told me. And if you've ever felt trapped in burnout, let me know in the comments. Your story matters, and you're not alone. This is how I overcame burnout, my personal journey, and tips for you. It started slowly. At first I told myself I was just tired, that I needed to push through. Hustle harder, right? That's what we're told. Success is just on the other side of exhaustion, isn't it? But then, things changed. I stopped caring. The things that used to bring me joy felt distant. Like I was watching my own life through a foggy window. Sleep didn't fix it. Coffee didn't fix it. Pushing harder only made it worse. And then one day, I sat at my desk, staring at the screen, and realized I had nothing left to give. My body was there, but my mind, my soul, gone. That was my breaking point. But what I didn't know then was that burnout isn't just about being too tired. It's about something much deeper. And if you don't catch it in time, it can take everything from you. Burnout isn't just exhaustion. It's a total disconnect. From yourself, from your passions, and from life. And the worst part, you don't even realize it's happening until you're already deep inside it. But there is good news. If burnout is a downward spiral, that means somehow there is a way back up. Number 1, I let myself rest. I used to think rest was weakness, that slowing down meant falling behind, but I was wrong. Rest isn't a reward, it's a necessity. The first step to healing is permission. Permission to stop, to breathe, to exist without constantly earning it. Number 2, I took back control. Burnout makes you feel powerless. So I started small, one tiny action at a time. Drinking water, stretching, stepping outside for 2 minutes. It felt ridiculous at first, but those little actions, they stacked over time. They saved me. You don't have to fix everything at once. Just pick one thing. One step forward. Number 3, I reconnected with joy. This was the hardest part, because after burnout, joy feels distant. Like a language you forgot how to speak. But the truth is, joy never left you. It's still there, waiting to be found again. For me, it was writing. For you, maybe it's music. Maybe it's painting. Maybe it's something you haven't even discovered yet. But I promise, it's still inside you, and you can find it again in you. This is what changed everything for me. I stopped measuring my worth by how much I produced, and I started measuring it by how I felt. Burnout doesn't define you, it's just a chapter. And with the right steps, you can turn the page. If you've been struggling, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What's your biggest burnout struggle? Let's start this conversation. And if this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe. Because next time, we're talking about something just as important. How I tackled loneliness. Strategies that worked for me. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Remember, change is here. And together, we've got this. I am the Phoenix Guardian. You've been knocked down, so have I. But the fire within doesn't fade. It burns brighter. Rise with me. Change is here.